We're Tennis Talent Lab.
Let us show you our approach to tennis training.
Hi guys, today we want to share with you a few tips how to hit a great slice. There will be a couple of exercises just to teach you the basic technique, and then one exercise to make your slice a little bit more aggressive.
In the fitness part, we will show you two exercises. In the first one, I will force the player to get into good position before the shot, and in the second one, I will try to get him out of this position, so he will need to remain stable.
As you can see, the arm motion is pretty solid. The footwork needs some work, so that's what we'll start with. Then we'll go back to the arm motion, so it's going to be a little bit longer, and then we're going to try to do some exercises to make the slice more aggressive. So in the first exercise, I just want him to go low and hold his balance on the right leg during the whole time while he's hitting the shot.
In the first fitness exercise, I will force him to get into good, solid position just before his swing. So I will put the band on his hips, I will stand just behind him, and I will pull his hips back. His goal is to move forward against this band, load the front leg, and stay in this position for about 1 second. It's also very important to hold his upper body more vertical, because very often we can see that players bend at their hips and their upper body is more horizontal position, because we also want to keep his head in the same position. The second exercise will look very similar to the previous one, but now I will go on the opposite side. So now I will be standing in front of the player, and I will pull the band into the net direction. So I will try to get him out of the position, and he will try to stay stable. I know that these exercises looks easy, but in my opinion, the less complicated the exercise is, the easier it is for the player to focus on the things we want him to focus on. So for example, in this exercise, we want him to move his body weight more over the front leg, and I think it's a great way to do it.
Sticking with the footwork subject, I believe that the best way to hit a slice, a really good slice, is to imagine that you wanted to approach the net after the shot. So this is the drill we're gonna do now. I will feed him the balls, and his job is to do 3-4 steps in the direction of the net after hitting the ball. Moving on to the arm motion, we'll do one very simple exercise. I will feed the ball standing behind him, and his job is to lengthen the motion as much as possible and to guide the ball a bit deeper to the other side of the court. So right now the arm motion looks pretty good. The only thing that's left from what I saw is that he's hitting the ball a bit too low. and because of that the slice is not as aggressive as it could be. So the last exercise we're gonna do is the one that I'll feed him high balls to the backhand, and I want him to slice the ball from the upper higher contact point a little bit down like that. So this will allow him to have his slice more aggressive, the bounce will be lower and will be tougher to get by his opponents.
Let's summarize this episode. From the fitness perspective, we could see that at the beginning, he had some problems with holding this position with his body weight more over the front leg, but now it's just a matter of repetition, and the rest was pretty good.
Technique-wise, the arm motion was pretty smooth. He adapted pretty well to this more aggressive technique pattern. The only thing that needs working on is obviously footwork, but that's just a matter of time, I believe. So thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.